Yo, Hendo hit the average Slo-Pitch. Today we're bringing out the brand new Jeremy Yates Twisted Mistress from D. Marini. It's still a 13-inch barrel, half-ounce end load, but World's Week season is kind of upon us at this point, so we've got some special edition models dropping for some of these different guys. You've probably already seen the Gorilla. Again, 350 of those were dropped. There's only about 350 of these total as well, so if you want to pick one up, make sure you do so quickly. These are going to drop here very, very soon, just kind of before World starts. You'll see a date kind of on the screen now for what's the actual drop date once I have that prior to kind of editing up this video. But with that being said, just like we noticed with the Gorilla, D. Marini has done a better job with this second version of these bats with the end loads on them. All of them felt like the end loads were a little light. This is a 27.5 Yates with that, again, that half-ounce end load, and you can feel that the end load's in there. So I think with some of the APCs earlier in the year, people were kind of going up a weight from their normal one because the bats felt pretty light. I think they've kind of fixed that now, and you can go ahead with whatever weight you normally use. But either way, we'll throw on the tester, expecting kind of 275 here with the APC tech, and then we'll do our 52s, Pro-Ms, come back, final compression, final thoughts. All right, let's go ahead and test our new Twisted Mistress Jeremy Yates model real quick. APC tech, we're really expecting kind of that 275 mark anyways. And yeah, pretty much right at 275 as expected. We'll throw the 52s on there, Pro-Ms, come back, final compression, final thoughts. All right, starting with 52s. Don't think I mentioned in the intro, we're at a different field out here in Alamogordo, New Mexico today. This one gives us, if I remember correctly, 325 all the way around. Actually, you probably just saw the dimensions on the screen actually, so you already know that. But either way, about 325, 330 all the way around. It's about 70-ish degrees, maybe slightly warmer. Kind of early morning before we go into work, just because we had to beat the heat. But we're gonna go ahead, 52s with the Hycon ZNs, then swap over to Pro-Ms with Razos, ZNs, and Gold Dot Pro-Ms, no hardcores, no stadium.
$88 miles per hour.
I don't even feel like I caught that just right in the first swing off. This thing's gone.
First swing.
81 miles per hour.
Look at you go. Almost hit a dinger with a 52.
94 miles per hour.
Yeah, these APCs handle 52s so well. And that little bit, just them getting the end load right and be able to tell it's there. This thing's just floating through the zone.
100 miles per hour.
Yep. Nice easy swing, 100 miles an hour, 52.
88 miles per hour. 96 miles per hour.
Gotcha, yeah. Jumping off this barrel. I mean, we just landed at the base of the fence on that one.
86 miles per hour. 83 miles per hour.
Slight miss. Yeah, but it's come off the barrel good. I mean, barely over. Not a great swing. Caught a little low on the barrel. But again, we've talked about it in the past. And if you go back and watch kind of the APC video, I think we talked about it a little bit as well. But the APC tech handles the 52s great. It's probably my favorite USSSA model along with Louisville's for the softer balls.
88 miles per hour. 98 miles per hour.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell you're hitting 52s with the softer feel, but you still get, obviously, good performance. And if you at least listen for it, you can kind of see the difference in feedback, which really only applies for those people that are using 52s, hot dots, things like that, in leagues, tournaments, whatever. If you're just BPing, not as big of a deal. You can still tell by when you're swinging if you're catching sweet spot or not as you get more and more used to the bat.
84 miles per hour.
A little off the hands.
Yeah, but the forgiveness is just, it's always been there with them, especially, and then the 52s as they get a little softer, I feel like you get even more forgiveness because that one, I mean, still 84 on a nice little line.
95 miles per hour.
Yeah, I don't think we need to see much more 52s. Like we've already talked about, handles them great. Let's hop on over to our Pro-Ms, see where it's at. Final compression, final thoughts.
106 miles per hour.
Yeah, those APC sweet spots are just built a little bit different. That extra end load really helps it through the zone, and nice and easy swings will get the job done every time.
85 miles per hour.
Okay.
Oh, you did it on your first swing.
I like this one too.
He's now got 2 home runs on average, dudes.
And my
101 miles per hour. 94 miles per hour.
Holy moly, dude.
97 miles per hour.
Yeah, just when I thought you couldn't ask for more performance out of the APC barrels or tech from DeMarini, this one and then the new Gorilla, they've, like I said, with the end loads being more pronounced, the bats are coming through the zone, I think a lot easier. Ball's coming off great, as we are seeing already. But then I think there was a difference from the early APC drops to like the DeMarini Culture and the mid-low twisted Mistress as far as the slight upgrade in tech. So between that upgrade on these new ones and the end load, it's a dangerous combination at this point.
97 miles per hour.
Kellner's amped today. You have been hitting the gym.
106 miles per hour.
Golly.
95 miles per hour.
Just pieced.
that was a better swing.
Yeah, that one came off great.
100 miles per hour.
Oh, man. Just when I thought the Culture was going to be my gamer to finish out the year as we go down to Worlds, things like that, there's a real battle now between this new Twisted Mistress, the new Gorilla, and my Culture. So I'll come back out here, probably one more BP session before we go down to Worlds and have to make a decision. But this new tech and these end loads, each time I think I found the DeMarini to use, the next one just gets better and better.
81 miles per hour.
Oh, you can't get two in the same at bat though.
105 miles per hour.
There's the sweet spot. Oh, that was for a hill out there. Oh boy. All right.
86 miles per hour.
You're touching these balls right now.
I know. I don't know. I guess I need to spend more time in the gym.
105 miles per hour.
Golly. You,
92 miles per hour.
oh, that's touched. Look at that. Jogging.
101 miles per hour.
My goodness. What? That thing just landed out as far as the ball had rolled. All right, we're calling it there. That's, again, talked about it a whole bunch at this point. I got really nothing left to say about how much better it just seems like this one is right now. That end load just is so nice to have it help you through the zone and it really increase kind of that distance, speeds, forgiveness, all of that. So we're going to go ahead and pick all these balls up, get ready to head into work. And then right now that'll come back, final compression, final thoughts. All right, let's see where our Jeremy Yates is testing at now. Just over 100 swings, about 30 or so with 52s, the remainder with Pro-Ms. Dial this thing up to 0. There we go. And this one's sitting pretty much right on 250. That's kind of as expected for the most part. Again, we just got done swinging it, kind of quickly picked up these balls before testing it. So it's only been sitting for about 10 minutes or so. I bet if we let it sit for another day or so, it'd probably be right around 260, which is where we're seeing almost all the APC techs after about that 100, 150 swing mark. And then really from there, they don't need to be BP'd. Just game them, they'll last forever. All right, and we're swings complete here on the new Jeremy Yates Twisted Mistress from DeMarini. If you've seen the Gorilla video I dropped yesterday, you've already kind of know my thoughts here on this new tech. For those that haven't seen it, we'll do a quick rundown right now of kind of what DeMarini's done with these. And first off, the end loads for me is the biggest improvement on these two new APCs that dropped between the Gorilla and then now the Twisted Mistress. Before, you always kind of had to, I think in my mind, almost go up a weight or know that, hey, it's not going to be as pronounced as maybe some of the other models out there from other companies. With these, you can now go 100% with whatever weight you want. Mine, I swing a 27.5 here in the twisted, but if you're somebody who's been swinging half-ounce end load bats, and let's just say in a 26.5 or a 26, then with this, I would go with the 26.5 model, because it's gonna swing pretty darn true for you, while still giving you that end load. And then taking that along with kind of the upgraded APC tech that seems like it released right around that mid-load twisted Mistress as well, and then into the Culture, they've now taken that tech, perfected in my mind their end loads, and then now the ball's absolutely just flying off the bats. All you need is a nice controlled swing, get the barrel to the ball, let the end load kind of do the work for you as far as the power, the exit velo goes. You saw, if you've seen any of the previous videos over the last couple months, Keltner, who's out here swinging with me today, he's been kind of a mid-80s guy, sometimes high 80s, occasional touching kind of low 90s with certain bats, and he was right there averaging 90 plus with this thing, so makes it really easy for it to jump off. This one did test just a hair, I think under 260 if I'm not mistaken, or no, sorry, it was right at 250, but again, we didn't give it a lot of time to cool down, so I've always told people, if you were gonna go to a tournament and test a bat, don't BP it in the morning and then go test it, right? Let it sit for kind of the 24 hours, controlled environment, things like that. So I'm willing to bet, and I'll probably test it again anyways, so I'm keeping this one in my bag. But then if I let this thing sit, go test it tomorrow, it's gonna come back up near that 255, 260 mark, which is kind of what you expect. And then it'll last you for a long, long time from there as kind of a gamer. But again, they've got that stiff composite handles, which make, I think, the world of difference from kind of the handles they used to use in the past with these. And either way, whatever they've done with them, they handle 52s great, absolutely mash Pro-Ms. Really doesn't matter the kind of ball you're using. Again, we're just using those Razzo Pro-Ms, ZN Pro-Ms, and then Gold Dots. We didn't bring any of like the stadiums and stuff out there from the ball comparison video we did a couple weeks ago. But if we had a little more time, I mean, I'm headed to work here shortly, so couldn't be out here too long. Would have been nice maybe to throw some of those on here and see how far they're gonna go. But if you wanna see how these handle stadiums or even like hardcores, just tune into the Major World Series, watch Sonny's. You'll see Jeremy Yates swinging this one. I'm sure plenty of his teammates will be swinging as well. And then you'll see Jason Magnum and some of his teammates swinging the Gorilla, and you can see exactly how those things perform. But either way, there's only 350 or 360 of these made. You can grab them dmarini.com or headbangersports.com. On Headbanger Sports, code ADS. DMarini, I don't have a code for you, but if Headbangers is sold out, reach out to me, and I have a couple different ways I can get you discounts, better price, and things like that from DMarini. It takes a little bit more work, but we'll make it happen so that you can get these at the best price possible. But don't wait on them if you're thinking about picking them up, because again, these will sell out with it being a limited run. And once they're gone, they're gone. There won't be second batches of these ones as well. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully kind of helped you make a decision on whether or not you want to pick one of these up. If you've swung DMarini in the past, you really like the APC techs, just know it is an upgrade for sure. If you're somebody who's gaming, planning on going into Worlds, gaming like your Cultures, your mid-loads, things like that, or Twist Mistress mid-loads, things like that, I'm not suggesting you have to upgrade because you're missing out drastically, but just know that these are upgrades for sure. It seems like they've taken all the best aspects of the APCs all year, combined them together, and then perfected the end load. And so now you've got a bat that's just as hot as you can kind of want out of a bat with 52s and with Pro-Ms. So just something to keep in mind there. And again, I don't know how DMarini keeps doing it, but they've definitely gone from being kind of right in the middle of the pack with the kind of the initial 240s to being right up there with all the best of them. This will be in that elite tier on our average Slowpitch.com rankings. So kind of keep your eyes peeled for that. Probably about 2 weeks from now, that should be updated again. Middle and end of every month is kind of when we have our website manager helping out with all that kind of stuff. So just keep your eyes peeled for that one. Keep your eyes peeled for these dropping again. DMarini.com, headbangersports.com, code ADS. Thanks for supporting the channel. Have a great day.